Hi everyone, David Simons from the hottest new fast food franchise, Wicked Wedges. While this may well be the Asian century, it will also be the century of women. And in solidarity with radical collectors Femin and Pussy Riot bravely challenging the status quo, we believe it is time a woman be considered to represent a global fast food brand. So move over, Ronald, Burger King, Eagle Boys and Colonel. Here comes the Wedge.
Hi, I'm Wedge, world first female fast food brand personality, and global advocate for the right of women to be treated with the dignity and respect they deserve. It is not by chance that in my country, Australia, we have a female Prime Minister, Attorney General, Governor General, and Speaker of the House of Representatives. It's simply that the world has changed, and women are better suited to this more progressive environment. You know, no one has really explained change in plain language that we all can understand. Well, we're going to change that, with a series of videos that will reveal that in this new world, authority belongs to an empowered majority, while the ruling elite desperately cling to the rotting carcass of control.
To a large extent, we are all guilty of making change a little more complicated than it should be, when in reality it's dead simple. This is due to the mistaken belief that change is a work in progress, with dismissive comments such as the world is changing, or it's change, or change is slow, or self-serving advertising taglines such as the change you deserve, as if we are somehow in control of change, when in fact change is a fundamental shift that occurred more than 20 years ago. So let's deal with this up front. The world is not changing because the world has changed. We've moved from the old industrial control order to the new information. Absolutely imperative that change is better understood, especially by us ordinary folk, or 99% if you prefer, because as you will see, in this new world, the ruling elite no longer have the authority, and we the people are now in control. I know that sounds cliche, and as I'm sure we are all reminded of this every time we vote, but this time literally, and we can prove it, which is what we will do here today. This is why emerging movements such as Arab Spring, Occupy, Femin, Pussy Riot, WikiLeaks are not waiting anymore and are simply claiming their rightful place, and why all the corrupt old order secrets are now being exposed. News Corp phone taps, Hillsborough Stadium tragedy, cycling doping scandal, celebrity pedophilia accusations, Berlusconi conviction, and why demeaning and corrupt behaviour will no longer go unnoticed. For the first time, Vladimir Putin felt the sting of change when caught red-handed, allegedly trying to ship arms illegally through Turkish airspace. The world has indeed changed, and we need to know the rules of engagement. So we are going to make it absolutely easy. In this video, we will define change in 5 simple, easy to remember words. That's it. Everything you need to know about change reduced to 5 words you can carry with you and apply to your daily life. In future videos, we will explore the 3 rules of change, the event that has come to symbolise change, the day change happened, winners and losers of change, and insight into how the courageous, visionary Soviet leader Mikhail Gorbachev not only liberated his own people, but the entire planet by dramatically demonstrating 23 years ago how this new world will work using these 5 powerful words we are going to define today. Are you ready to be empowered beyond belief? Then let's define change. Of a new idea, a revelation, where you are exploring new ground, it needs to be based on some pretty solid evidence. So a good place to start is with what we already know, and then we can get a bit speculative once we've got that start. So what do we know about change? Well, what are we changing from, and what are we changing to? That's not a bad place to start. I'm sure we will all agree we are changing from the industrial age to in information age. Industrial age to information age. No surprises here. Then what order can we say govern these ages? How did they operate? Can we say that the industrial age was governed by the control order? The control order. Clock on at 9, clock off at 5, job for life, certainty of outcomes, that sort of thing. So I suppose control order properly describes the industrial age. Now what about the information age? Well, what does information do? It empowers us. So the information age will be governed by the empowerment order. Industrial age to information age, control order to empowerment order. I think we should be pretty happy with that. So we have enough information here to define change. There's a lot more to it, but we have enough information here to define change, and that's what we want to do today, define change. So if we're moving from the industrial age to the information age, then what are we doing? Can we say that we are relinquishing control? Well, we'll try. How do you spell relinquish? R-E-L-I-N-Q-U-I-S-H. Control. If we're moving from the control order, we are relinquishing control. I think we should be pretty happy with that. There's 2 words of the 5 words we're talking about. We only have 3 to go. Okay, relinquish control. Then who are we empowering? We relinquish control, we're moving away from the old industrial control order and moving into the information age. That's empowering who? How about, we'll put it down here, empower the individual. Relinquish control, empower the individual. That's it. That's the definition of change. That's what change is. Everything you do in this new world will be defined by these 5 simple but powerful words. In your job, family, on the internet. It's how the internet works. eBay, Amazon, relinquish control and empower us to trade. PayPal to transact. Google, Yahoo to research. WikiLeaks to reveal. Mobile, social networks to communicate. Everything you do, have I relinquished control? Have I empowered the individual? You can't empower until you relinquish. That's the rule. It's a very simple process, but a very powerful process. In Syria, Assad should relinquish control and empower his people. We'll show you who told us how to do that in the next video. Also, the 3 rules of change. Winners and losers. Wondered why women are on the forefront of change? Femen, pussy right, challenging the conservative ruling elite, 14-year-old girls shot by the conservative Taliban in Pakistan. Just recently in my country, a right-wing factional leader placed himself above a more prominent female government minister on a Senate ballot ticket, and then eventually came back and retracted. Men can't relinquish control, whereas women never had it in the first place to relinquish, so are moving quickly. Women are winners and men are resisting change. We'll talk about that in the next video. I'm David Simons. Thank you for watching, and may the wedge be with you.